It is the corrupt regime that appointed you to be in that office. But you should know, Zambia is bigger than your office. Zambia is bigger than you.
Here. An arrest is to put someone in custody. Is to seize somebody and put that person in custody. Okay? And prosecution is conducting of an illegal proceedings against someone. Okay? In respect of a crime that that person would have committed. Now, a crime can only, or a charge, that this person, a charge has been won. A charge can only be put on you by an arresting officer. And the arresting officer is not the DPP. The arresting officer is the police. It's the anti-corruption. It's the what? The Drug Enforcement Commission. Those are the people who arrest. The DPP's role is now to prosecute, to conduct legal proceeding.
What is trending via Zambia? So Clash of the Titan is what we are going to be talking about. DPP versus the DEC. Who is right? Who is wrong? Who is catching feelings? Who is becoming emotional? Who is being overprotective? What do Zambians think about the Clash of the Titans? We have, is it Lilian Siyuni?
Lilian Siyuni of that is our current DPP, and Mary Chirwa, if I'm not mistaken, but it is Mary Chirwa from the Drug Enforcement Commission. She is the director of DEC. So I wouldn't call it altercation, but it seems like people are trying to figure out what roles they play in processes pertaining to investigating crimes as well as making arrests and persecuting. So this whole started when the current DPP did enter into nolle prosequi, the case that the state had against Milingo Lungu, who is the former liquidator for KCM. So after that, immediately the DPP entered nolle prosequi, and Mr. Milingo Lungu walked away scot-free. The Drug Enforcement Commission decided to re-arrest Mr. Lungu on fresh new charges and later on released him on a bond of 200,000 kwacha. So now that apparently infuriated the DPP.
Right, so a lot of people are beginning to wonder, is there any jurisdictions that were sort of are there any boundaries that were crossed? If any, then why is there poor communication? And this really seems a little bit, I think it's a little bit too sensitive, or rather somebody's being too sensitive about the whole situation. And to be honest with you, I don't really know how to react to this particular situation, because I have no idea how the processes work with regards to conducting certain things. I mean, law enforcers, our law enforcement organizations, do they need to ask or rather seek permission from, let's say, the DPP, the Director of Public Prosecutions, or are they supposed to have full autonomy? Because I really believe that certain law enforcement organizations have got the full autonomous, prowess to sort of do what they have to do. So do you need to send a letter, or do you need to explain to yourself as a law enforcement organization before you carry out any investigations or you do anything literally? So these are many of the things that people are beginning to question. And obviously we recently saw Pilato, Chama Fumba, popularly known as Pilato. He did take this upon himself to report Lilian Siyuni to JCC. So that is obviously something that I'm going to be looking forward to with regards to the ultimate outcome of that particular case, because it really seems somebody's not really happy about the arrest of Milingo Lungu, and somebody's trying to protect him.
Well, a lot has been thrown into this discussion, and a lot of people have talked about this. But one of the points that I did pick up is, firstly, for me, the first case, Mr. Milingo's case that was entered into nolle prosequi by the DPP, is it that the state had a weak case against Mr. Milingo Lungu? What are the circumstances? What leads to the DPP entering nolle prosequi? Now, for those that don't know what nolle prosequi is, in a layman's statement, simply abandoning and letting go of a case and not prosecuting it further. So that's what happened. So I think it would be best for the DPP to explain, or not really explain, but share the reasons why that was done. Now, we've seen this happen before. The former DPP, Mr. Mtembo Nchito, we did see him enter into nolle prosequi, a case against Raja Matani, then former finance bank owner, and apparently they had business ties and a friendship. So that did take, it was part of the reasons why he was ousted out of that office as the DPP. So the current question is, does the current DPP, Lilian Siyuni, have personal ties, personal connections, personal benefit? Does she have interest in this case? If so, she needs to step down. And that's what I think everybody is talking about. That's what everybody is saying. And rumor has it that somehow, somewhere, Mr. Lungu is related to the current DPP. Hence the reason why, the nolle prosequi was entered. Hence the reason why Miss Lilian Siyuni was very much upset when the Drug Enforcement Commissioner rearrested Mr. Lungu. So the question and the conversation goes beyond that. It goes back to now personal relationships, ties, as well as appointment of the DPP. It has brought up now issues of loyalty. Looking at the current DPP was serving as DPP under the Patriotic Front.
Exactly. And this is a point that Raphael Nakachinda has just brought up, saying the DPP was not appointed by the UPND government. They should leave her alone. So this also brings about the regular conversations, or rather the usual conversations, whereby people are saying the Patriotic Front is still ruling and they are still in control of Zambia, because they have their people in specific and very important key roles. And this is one of the reasons why you have to think about the fight against corruption, because let's say, for example, the DPP is able to sort of control and what's the perfect term that I can use? If they are able to collaborate and say, okay, do this, do not do that, then there isn't going to be any efficiency with regards to fighting corruption. Because let's say, for example, you as a law enforcement organization, you have like a very strong case and you've got strong evidence, then why should you wait for permission from other organizations such as the DPP in order for you to sort of do your job? So this is one of the reasons why, obviously, heard Mrs. Chirwa from the DEC, she said they have their own jurisdictions, they have their own power, and they do not need to consult and seek for approval from the DPP in order for them to do what they have to do. So getting back to the same conversation, is the Patriotic Front still ruling? And if there are having people in strategic key government positions, right, then obviously they're going to be able to influence, because we are talking about the issue of loyalty, allegiance, and just basically looking out for your own people. So what needs to be done? What needs to be done in order for meritocracy to be enforced? Because there has to be merit, and if a wrong has been done, it has to be sort of pointed out and due justice has to be given. So if you have a situation where people are going out of their way, making public statements to sort of try to correct situations, that really questions the whole autonomous point of view, or rather way of operation, that these law enforcement agencies, or rather organizations, are supposed to be working with. And this is one of the reasons why I would really love to see all the different bodies, or rather law enforcement organizations, really have full autonomous power to conduct, or rather do their work diligently.
Yeah, so I think it's a bit of misunderstanding and a bit of an emotional approach to it. I feel the DPP knows her jurisdiction. The investigative wings know their jurisdiction. So, just for those that don't know, investigative wings such as the ACC, the police, the DEC can arrest an individual and investigate. Now,
Right.
prosecution, that's where comes in the DPP. So most people are saying all she should have done is waited for the case to be taken to court, and the state had to prosecute, and then now discontinued that case. She jumped the gun and
Who is she?
the DPP. The DPP
Okay.
jumped the gun and wrote to the director of the Drug Enforcement Commission, Mary Chirwa, which was wrong according to what most law scholars are saying and prominent people that have followed these cases. So that's where the situation is now. For me, I'm thinking we have to look beyond UPND. This is a problem that has been there from time and before. We've seen former DPPs such as Mukelebai, Mtembonchito,
Right.
From the Mwanawasas times to the Arabis to the Satas.
Right.
The DPP's office is always a subject of controversy as soon as there's a change of power.
Right.
So how do we change this history? How do we rectify this problem? And we have to look at now how a DPP is appointed, because trust me, firing the DPP is not as easy. It would have been done if that was the case. It's not simple and straightforward. That's why Mr. Chama has made a complaint. So if I believe there are enough complaints raised, a tribunal is going to be raised, and that tribunal now is going to carry out an investigation and do what they have to do. Then they can remove the DPP. And looking at President Hakainde Hichilema's style of leadership, he is not that aggressive, ruthless. Oh, I want the DPP out. The DPP must go.
Yeah, whatever you guys do, make sure she's out.
Process,
Take its due course.
Take its due course, and then whatever the results are, the results are. Now back to the DPP and the former ruling party, which is the PF. I feel like now people are questioning. Like for me, I'm questioning the judiciary system, because these guys are too quick to go to the courts. Look at Tayali, how he is daring the New Dawn government to prove his case, even when a video was not doctored. He went on his live. He said what he said.
There's actual tangible evidence,
and it's clear that he said what he said. But then he knows that once we go to court, this will happen. Look at the ruling for Mr. Bowman Lusambo. He went to constitutional court. Everybody wants to constitutional court, and we know what's happening. We know how the results are. So the issue is the investigative wings are arresting. The DPP is releasing them. That's now the notion that is being given. So is she being painted black? Are we being unfair? Is there a conspiracy against her? Or, it is what it is.
So yeah, that's a very good point that you have raised, and it's just a matter of time till we get to really see what is behind what is happening behind closed doors, because just like you said, right, these people who are found wanting are always quick to run to court. They are not even scared. It's like they know, okay, Big Brother is going to be there to help me, and I'm going to be out of this situation ASAP. So this is one of the reasons why we need to question our system. How do we make our system efficient and for our system to do the right thing? So if you look at the different cases, or rather the most prominent one, which is that of Milingo Lungu, right? Going to null prosecute, that's that's a miracle. That is absolutely a miracle, but it is what it is. It did happen, and people are wondering why. And you see some people being oversensitive, overreacting, and all that stuff. So is there a cabal of people looking out for each other's interests? Do they have a very well organized, coordinated system that really protects them, and nothing is literally going to happen to them? So these are the many questions that we would love you to help us understand by dropping your comments and contributions in the comment section below. And and you should also share this video right now. I know you guys really love these types of conversations, so please share this video on 5 different Facebook groups that you belong to, in 5 different Facebook groups that you belong to, and also share it on your timeline as well. Also give us a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are watching us on YouTube. So yeah,
now I would also like to add another different angle and perspective that I did find just researching this topic on the issue of the DPP and all the prosecute and blah blah blah. Somebody brought out an issue of maybe, just like in the case of Faith Musonda, some conditions were raised that Mr. Milingo Lungu abided to. One, maybe
but was that
condition
made
which is
public?
feasible. No, it wasn't. You know, one condition which maybe you would say, okay, that was a condition, was that Mr. Milingo Lungu resigned as the CEO of KCM and liquidator for KCM. You know, so in comes in now your question, was that made public? So if we look at it from that point of view, a deal was made, and then he is rearrested again. Now that frustrates,
I see where you're going.
The DPP is not holding.
Yeah, by the way, these are unverified details, by the way, and we're not lawyers, and we're just here speculating, all right?
Speculating all angles. We don't want to investigate and say, DPP, So here in comes in the Access of Information Bill, which I personally will always advocate for. If the DPP has a hidden deal, or the state has a hidden deal under the authority of the DPP with Mr. Milingo Lungu, it needs to be public. We all know what happened with Faith Musonda.
Yeah.
We all know how she surrendered, what she surrendered, money, properties. So if there is such a deal with Milingo Lungu,
make it public. Let us know, because we're just going to be raising eyebrows like that, and it doesn't really help anybody at all. So if there are specific conditions, terms and conditions that are given, please let us know. Let us know and let the people know that, okay, this is what's happening and this is why we are having such an outcome. Because by the end of it all, I am like sipping a whole lot of maheo, and a whole lot of mavisi, just trying to find out what is going to happen to this particular case. And all of a sudden I see a null prosecutor. I'm like, what the hell did I just miss? So if there are specific terms and conditions that are being given, lay it out, let the public know, so that we can also feel well and be soothed by the end of the day.
And moving on from this situation, the fight against corruption has been a fight that the president has championed ever since he was inaugurated. And right now, the Zambian people want to see arrests, and we are really looking forward to people who have been corrupt, people with cases being taken to jail and not really given sugar deals, where they are roaming immunities and etc. So the Zambian people are doing that now. Just a mention, I was reading in one of the online media pages, as well as print media, this whole issue of corruption as well. Apparently there's a body that was being exhumed in suspect of the individual faking his death. And it's quite an interesting case. We will follow it. So hopefully it raises some reasonable questions, and there is a satisfying conclusion to these cases.
Right.
Like where we see ACC, the police announced certain things, and yet nothing happens.
Because by the end of it, let me just be brutally frank with you. After 5 years, right, the Zambian people are going to be asking the new Dawn government, what did you do? You promised us a lot of things. The economy, still in shambles. Fight against corruption, still questionable. So by the end of it, I really, urge the new Dawn government under the able leadership of President Hichilema to really expeditiously make sure that there is actual fight against corruption, and the people who were sort of involved in these illegal deals, they have to be brought to book, because by the end of it, people are going to be judging. I'm going to be judging. I'm going to be here to document every step of the way. So if we see sugar-coated deals, terms and conditions being given, then we're going to be like, what's going on? Then what did we do? What did we do by the end of the day? Anyway, moving away from that, I would also love to congratulate these amazing women, the DEC, Mrs. Mary Chirwa and Miss Lilian Siyuni. I mean, these are powerful women. So we obviously need women to be in key government decision-making roles, and we definitely applaud them. But at this particular moment, right, we're seeing a little bit of sensitivity coming out. It's more like a clash of titans.
Good look
for women.
Women and the few women that are in such high-ranking positions and positions of power. So it's going to give out the notion of women can't work together.
Women can't work together.
We need more women. We need more women with the strength, with the energy, and with the the desire that these women are showing.
Right.
These women are showing. So yeah, like you said, congratulations to them, and we hope this issue is settled properly and it's dealt with, and the public will have people will wrap it up, and we'll see what happens next. And everybody continues, and we have more women take up such huge roles right now in this leadership and in this new government. And by the way, this is away from this. I'm going to be code names. But congratulations to the Lozi people. The Kwamboka ceremony did pass on the 9th, and it was amazing. So it was a beautiful display of culture, and we are Zambians. We love Zambia. So everything that has to do with culture, we do talk about it. The Nchwala ceremony was amazing.
Did talk about Nchwala
ceremony. Kwamboka ceremony has passed as well this month on the 9th. President HH did grace Kwamboka ceremony. Emmanuel Mwamba was at Kwamboka ceremony. It was good to see Honorable Gary seated very well in his
traditional attire,
Lozi outfit. So it brought some good moments. It was good to see that the opposition was able to go there. It was
unite. There wasn't any fights. There wasn't any controversial things happening. So it was all good. So yeah, we definitely are looking forward to all the other traditions.
Umutomboka ceremony.
Umutomboka ceremony. Yeah, that name always excites me when I hear that name.
Umutomboka sounds some type of way, but whatever ceremonies that are coming, we will be here to talk about them as well.
Yeah. So anyhow, we need to talk about
congratulations to Yomaps.
Yomaps, yeah. But before we go to Yomaps, right? Because Chama Fumba, aka Pilato, did manage to report DPP to JCC, which is the I've forgotten the name. JCC. Look it up, people. Look it up. Yeah, so my question to you is, do you love the proactiveness of Pilato Chama Fumba? Because everything that happens, right, this guy is like literally looking out for the majority of the population, because anything that happens and he sees, and we all know, because there are a few doers in Zambia, that we mostly complain, we're not happy, but we don't do anything about it. Chama Fumba, time in memory, has always been very vocal. He's been very expressive. He's always been about his business when it comes to staging all these protests and making sure that something is done about it. He does do it, and this is one of the reasons why I really love the fact that we have Chama Fumba taking a one-man approach to bringing justice and making sure that we have a rule of law. So if Zambia can manage to have at least 50 Pilatos, I'm sure this country is going to go to another level. Anyway, moving on, please let us know in the comment section below. Yomaps is going to be having his wedding finally.
Finally on the 20th.
I think these people have been married for like a very long period of time.
I'm telling you, it's mad things. But congratulations to the beautiful couple, and a little bit of a hiccup on the invitation
cards, and boy did we kill them. So these things do happen.
Chela is a bully. Chela, you are a bully. leave Yomaps and Kidist alone. I think by now you've seen the video. If you haven't seen the video, hopefully we are going.
I haven't seen the video.
He was making fun of the 23th.
Okay.
He wrote in the low loan. He was saying low loan.
Okay.
He was saying no 23th. Make sure you have your low loan. So sadly, he was making fun of.
But Chela Tuguta is.
Chela, stop. Come on, man.
Be busy, man. I mean, we understand, like everybody. Okay, the thing is, Chela Tuguta is a very laid back type of person, and you know him. He's got a very good job, a very powerful job, and we understand. But you know, somehow he just felt to lay low.
Just like Dashman. He's like
he's felt to lay low. You know, he's felt to lay low, which is a very good thing. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, and you have to be yourself. You have to be yourself. So long he is able to deliver. By the way, when you talk about deliver, right? A lot of people
they were on case
when that situation.
Paul Kagame, the Rwanda, is this Rwanda president?
Yeah, the Rwandan president Paul Kagame. Yeah, there was a debate between which colors were close to reality with regards.
What color were their suits?
Yeah, because Paul Kagame had his own photographers, and then we're also comparing the types of works. So obviously, this is one of the reasons why people have been on Chela Tuguta. So, but I do understand the approach that Chela Tuguta has with regards to just dealing with public uproar, because he's been through a lot of controversial situations, and he always bounces back. And this guy never ever seems to get affected. So this is one thing that we can learn from Chela Tuguta. You know, just be sane, keep your sanity, and just do what you have to do, because by the end of it all, the people will always talk. They'll always talk. But anyway, getting back to the Yomap situation, that particular typing error, I think these things happen. I'm sure these people have got a lot of pressure with regards to making sure that everything is going to be like top notch, A-OK, and sometimes these things slide and slip, and there are those sort of little mistakes.
I'm gonna be the bad guy in this situation. Yomaps is too much of a big star for not counter checking and making sure that what they're putting out and what they're taking out has the correct details. I think he's too big for that. He's too big. He needs somebody. He needs a personal assistant. He needs a personal assistant that's making sure that whatever is Yomaps doesn't have any errors. I think we have to now start holding our celebrities accountable to that fact that they need to ensure that such mistakes are rookie mistakes. They're a big couple. Whether you like it or not, they're a big couple because they've had a stalking.
What do you mean they're a big couple?
They're a big couple.
What does that mean? They're a big couple.
They're a big couple. It is just that.
What does that mean? Like from what? From
they're
what?
Famous. He's got money. He's a big star. He's a big Zambian star. He is the only Zambian with 1 million followers on social media. Name me one Zambian with 1 million followers. Zambian artist.
Zambian artists, I don't really know, but I know Zambians who've got way more than 1 million followers on social media.
Still, Zambian artist. That's big. That's massive. That's massive. So he is arguably the biggest, R&B artist in the country right now. He is the biggest trendsetter in terms of pop music in Zambia. So, like I said, he needs somebody. They need somebody to be counter checking and ensuring that the details they pay attention to the details and such embarrassment.
Now I really feel like the Yomaps fan are going to be breathing fire on me. Like, hey, Ramone, what are you talking about? Yomaps, calm down, ladies and gentlemen. We understand. Just like trying to find out what type of metrics you're looking at in terms of big
numbers. He should be the highest paid artist now. He should be the highest paid Zambian artist now. And like I said, he's got 1 million followers. He's shooting music videos in South Africa. His videos have got 1 million plus views on YouTube.
Okay.
Check the statistics.
All right. Okay. It seems like you are a Yomaps fan.
So somebody would disagree, but then, like I said, I'm just
so basically what he's trying to say is they are too big to make such mistakes. But what I'm trying to say is, mistakes happen. Fidastika, and I'm sure they didn't even notice that. which is quite hard to do until it hits social media, because they did present this invitation card to Mao Samba. So they were like,
I feel
okay,
like they thought it would slide. I feel like they thought it would pass. Hence, that's why I'm saying that he is a big artist. People are going to see the discrepancies. Yeah, it's normal. You understand that, and it's not their fault. But then the company that was printing out their cards, it's that
company's fault.
And the company should, in other countries, the company should be what's the right term?
Sued, made liable. They should make public statements saying, look, this was entirely our fault. It's not really Yomaps and Kidist, because they are taking the backlash.
Yeah, they're taking the backlash, and it's not like Yomaps was the one designing the guy and then went to print it out.
They just paid the money and then got the product, and then they took it to the people, and they assumed, which is quite hard to do because you need to read these things. But anyway,
maybe it's a friend's business. You're like, anyway.
But what if that was a publicity stunt? Because now, look, we're talking about their marriage, and their marriage is going to happen on the 19th of April, if I'm not mistaken. So it is working if it is a publicity stunt. But if it was a publicity stunt, that was like one of the worst publicity stunts I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, it is what it is. I love Yomaps music, and Kidist Kifle. How has she become famous all of a sudden? Is she because what?
She even has a 1xbet promo code deal. Guys, over 500,000 followers.
Yeah, so anyway, we're not hating. These are our brothers and sisters, and invite us to the wedding so that we come and make sure that everything is all right, and we'll be here doing our thing. So don't take it too personal, Bagamba, and our lady Kidist Kifle. It is what it is. We're just here doing what we do, entertaining and educating you at the same time. Do you have anything that you need to get off of your chest, brother?
Not really off of my chest, but I would love to give out some information. Make sure that you do contact us on WhatsApp for any of our services. If you do want to advertise your goods, your companies, your corporates on our Facebook page using the different various means of advertising that we can offer you, make sure that you do click on the WhatsApp button and send us a message, and we are going to reply and contact you as soon as possible. So it is what it is. This is what we do. We can advertise your goods. We can shoot for it. We can shoot your social media commercials. We can create voiceovers. We can do a lot of tech stuff as well.
Marketing, social media management. I know for a fact that there's a lot of politicians that watch us, right? And if you guys really want to be impactful, because already the type of numbers that we do, so we help people become much more impactful and influential, because you need people who understand how to sort of grow your numbers online, how to amplify your voice. And we also have a car selling website that is auto.zcorner.com, and pretty soon we're going to be uploading the cars that we're going to be selling. So in case you've got a car that you want to sell, or if you want to buy a car, please feel free to visit auto.zcorner.com. So if you visit auto.zcorner.com, you're going to find a number of new listings that we put up there. So if you are looking to buy a genuine, authentic, good car, please.
These are cars that are found in Zambia. You don't have to wait for 3 months to get them. You get them as soon. You get your car as soon as you pay and drive away with it. Now, our site adds security. You're not going to be duped. What you see is what you get, and our site gives you specific information that other people are not going to give you. So make sure that you do visit the site and have a look at it and contact us if you see what you like.
All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have been watching up to this particular moment, it really seems you do enjoy our conversations, and I would one more time love to ask you to share this video, because it does help our platform grow. And ulomba taluva, just like we say in Zambia, it's always good to ask. So right now we're asking you to help us grow the platform by simply sharing this video on your timeline and in 5 different Facebook groups that you belong to. From me and Siku, it's
see you later.
Bye.
So welcome to Classic 360. This is a boutique. We stock various items. We are located at Southgate Mall, shop number 56. The mall that is just right opposite Kulima Tower. I just want to invite you inside so that you come and look at the various products that we stock. So firstly, I would want to show you the shoes. So we stock ladies' shoes of various prices, and we try to accommodate different clients. Like this shoe, for example, this is a UK branded shoe. It's Wally's. It's very good, beautiful. We've got this other pair of shoe, very nice for office wear and a very comfortable heel. Like you can see, it's only going for 600 kwacha. So we have got shoes like this, sandals, ladies sandals, which are 400. We've got this type of animal print shoe, which you can get only at 350 kwacha. So our products are very comfortable. This shoe is 650, very comfortable heels. At least any lady can manage to wear. Even those that like very high heel shoes, we have. These are the other shoes that we stock in our shop. The Zara branded shoes, only going for 500 kwacha. And in particular, these particular animal print shoes, they are on promotion. We are doing a sale on these shoes as well as these ones at only 280 kwacha. So for those interested, you can come. You will find us at Southgate Mall, shop number 56. And these are the other things that we stock, the ladies wear. So we've got different dresses, dinner dresses, we've got office wear. Those people that want to be wedding matrons, kitchen party matrons, we have your attires in here. Just, you can take a look around. Most of our dresses are UK products. These are UK dresses. So those ladies who like wearing UK dresses, UK branded, M&Co, like you can see the brands here. I mean, this is your shop. These chain dresses, the Wally's branded dresses, these are your shop. Those that like UK clothes, this is your store. This is where to be. Very affordable prices. Like this dress is only going for 1,200 kwacha. This dress is only going for 1,200 kwacha. Very unique with a beautiful mustard yellow. This dress is equally going for 1,200. Very nice floral. It's a very comfortable dress. Okay, so these are the other products that we would love you to see. People are always asking me about office wear, so we have dresses like this. You can be at the office, very unique dress, very comfortable dress, and very much affordable, only going for 1,000 kwacha. We have these other office dresses that you can have. Those people that have tried our dresses can actually testify that they are very quality. These dresses, I can guarantee you can never be disappointed with UK dresses. However, we also stock other dresses from China. So we try to accommodate everyone's budget, such as these dresses. So we do have a section for dresses also from the Asian community, just to accommodate every customer that comes at Southgate Mall, so that you don't walk out with nothing from our store. So this one, our ladies who like partying, this is a very beautiful dress, very comfortable. You look sexy with it, you look classy, and you'll be unique. Not everyone is going to have this dress at the function you go to. That we are still running our promotion. So we have these beautiful dinner dresses with one slit, only going for 1,600. So all the dinner dresses in our store are going for 10% discount. So I urge you to come to our store and just make sure you find something. So we also have one section for the men's shirts. Our ladies like shopping for their men. So we've got these beautiful dresses. You can actually come, very good quality shirts of different colors, different sizes. Those of our men with big sizes, we have a lot for you. So we welcome you. We invite you to come through to Classic 60, do your shopping with us. We are located at shop number 56, Southgate Mall, the mall that is just opposite Kulima Tower bus station. You can also find us on our Facebook page, Classic 360 with a Q. Our contacts 0964 840220 or 0977 87 40 29. Thank you.